to round.
All right, welcome. Let's get started. Start in ready position. Big shoulder roll up, back, and down. Thumbs on the outside, hips back, knees bent. Here we go. Step and roll. Step, roll, roll. Shoulders down. Posture's good. Thumbs pointing towards the ground. Good. 2 steps, 1 jab. 1, 2, jab, 1, 2, jab. Good. Double jab. Step 2, 2. Good. Awesome. 2 steps, 1 cross. 1, 2, cross, and cross. Dropping that back knee. Pivot on your back foot. Double cross. Cross, cross. Good. Hooks. And hook. 1, 2, hook. Good. Double. 2 on the right, 2 on the left. Good. Uppercuts. 1, 2, up, and up. Excellent. And singles. Up, up. You got it. 3 steps, 1 knee. 1, 2, 3, right and left. Pushing your hips forward. Good. And singles. Cross your body. Knee to the opposite shoulder. You got it. Rolling those arms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hold the last one up. Breathe. Kick through. Here we go. Down and lift. Lifting your toe. Press your hips back. You got it. Hold it down. Deep stretch down the back of your leg. Reach up and pull. Reach and pull. Reach and open up your chest. You got it. Speed back. Drop your knee and brush your shoe. Perfect. 2 more just like that. Really dig into that hip flexor. And hold it down. Good. Drop your toe. And open. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. You got it. Double it up. 2 and switch. Hold it over. Very good. And opening the long lunge, high or low. Bring your back foot in. Drop your toe, or drop your knee. Press your hips under. Open up that hip flexor. Good, and give me some jacks. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. 3 steps, 1 knee. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, left and right. Left and right. Good. Strike. Strike. Single. Row. 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 Breathe. You got it. 8 knees. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Other side. 8, 7, 6, 5. You're gonna hold the last one up. Freeze. Kick through. Here we go. Down and lift. 2 more. Good. And hold it down. Deep stretch down the back of your leg. Reach and pull. Reach up and pull. Push your heel back. Good. And speed back. Couple more. Can you speed back a little faster? Get the triceps going. Good. Last one. Hold it down. Deep stretch down the back of your leg. And press your toe down. Open up. Reach and pull. Bring your back foot in. Drop your knee. Rest your hips underneath you. Hip flexor. Awesome. Step touch. All right. Couple of notes on our most recent assignment. Most of you did a great job. I did leave a lot of notes on some of your assignments, so look at those. I encourage you to practice. Just so you know, it is clear to me who is practicing and who is not. Okay, so you're not going to be able to get by without watching the videos, working on those breakdowns, all right? If you are really working hard and still having trouble, please let me know. I would be happy to send you an additional video, or it's possible a lot of people are struggling with the same thing, work on something more specific in class. All right, so if there's something specific that you feel like you want to spend more time on, please let me know, all right? A couple of general things that I noticed with the video. Firstly, check how your camera is set up to make sure that you can see kind of a straight on view, including your head and your feet. All right, there were some people who had their head cut off. Not so important that I see your head, but I do need to be able to see your shoulders and your arms so that I can look at those punches. I do also need to be able to see your feet so that I can see your form on the bottom. All right, so check your camera. I hope now that you are back on campus, you can help each other have a little bit more space. All right. In terms of the actual moves, everybody needs to continue to work on that step, pivot, okay? The most common thing that I saw, a lot of people are getting the pivot, which is awesome. A lot of people are forgetting to step on the front foot, okay? So be sure you're stepping and pivoting, okay? If you feel like you're really getting that, really dig into that bottom knee, make it a lunge. Basically, it's squat, lunge, okay? You want your knee to go down further than feels natural, okay? So be sure your toe is following through. You should be all the way up, with the heel all the way up, okay? The other thing that I'm seeing with that is if your feet are not wide enough apart, you're going to rock back and forth. So you're going to go forward and back, forward and back. You want to center your weight in between your 2 feet. So basically, get yourself set up in a good lunge, all right? So that when you turn your foot this way, you're in a good squat, never having your toes, your knees go past your toes, okay? So either way you turn, you're gonna stay in that good lunge, all right? And when you step back and forth, try to do it in a mirror so that you can see that your upper body really doesn't move that much, okay? Jab, cross, hook, up. Jab, cross, hook, up. The power is coming from my shoulders and my tight core, but I'm not actually throwing my body forward, okay? Jab, step on the front foot, my body stays up. Cross, pivot on your back foot into that lunge, but again, notice my chest stays up. Hook and uppercut. Okay, so look at my upper body. Jab, cross, hook, up. Jab, cross, hook, up. So really the only time my upper body moves is for that hook. Well, it's kind of twisting back and forth, so you're really using your obliques, but you're not going forward and back. The only time it really moves is when you dig that elbow down by your side for your uppercut. Okay? Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Got it? Okay, and the same thing for the twist. It's even more true for the twist. I know I told you you're going forward, forward, back, back, which is true, but you don't want your upper body to actually push forward. So this is what I'm seeing. Forward, forward, back, back. Keep your chest up. Your momentum's going forward. Stay on your front forward momentum. Notice my knee stays over my ankle. Then I step back on my back foot and drive my knee up. Okay? Forward, forward, back, back. Chest stays up, back, back. Okay? Otherwise, You did a very good job. Look at those notes that I showed you. Keep watching the videos and let me know if you have specific questions or specific things you want to go over. All right? I also did read a lot of your goals. Excellent job on those. A couple of across the board things people wanted to work on: burpees, planks, tricep push-ups, and jumps. Okay, so we will be sure to work on some of those in class. Be sure you're working on them outside of class as well. For everybody, even if this wasn't your goal, I want your goal to be to drink more water. Okay, so up the amount of water you're drinking. If you're working out a couple days a week, you got to be getting enough water, especially right now as it's warm. Okay, so be sure you're drinking a lot of water. And let's get started with some kicks. Okay, so the thing that we are working on today is kicks. We have 4 basic kicks that we're going to learn. There is a 5th one that we do every once in a while that we won't worry about just yet. Okay, the first one is called the front push. Okay, so I'm going to show you from the side first. It's basically 3 movements. So you bring your knee up. Notice my heel comes up towards my glutes. My hips are forward. My bottom knee is soft. Okay, then I push forward so that as if I'm pushing a gate open with the ball of my foot. Alright? My foot is up, so it's not pointed, but it's also not totally flexed. It's kind of relaxed here. Push that gate open, then bring your knee back up and down. Okay? What I don't want to see is this. Okay? There's a time for that, but not in kickboxing. If you really want power to punch somebody in the gut, punch that gate open, kick that gate open, you're going to have to use the ball of your foot and push it open. That's why it's called a front push. Okay? So knee up, push, knee up, and down. Don't forget to bend your knee both times and keeping that bottom knee soft. Okay? Remember, if your hips are back, that will be more likely to have your bottom knee straight, and when you come up, it's going to feel really awkward, okay? So, tuck your hips underneath you, knees are soft, hip forward, push forward, knee, and down, okay? Look at me from the front, strike, forward, strike, and down. All right? Let's try a couple of those in a row. You're going to step, knee, push, knee, down. Knee, push, knee, down. Left, push, knee, down. Right, push, knee, couple more. Knee, push, knee, down. Knee, push, knee, down. Hold, whoop, check your form. Be sure your hips are underneath you. Be sure your bottom knee is soft. Okay? Push, knee, down. Hold on this side. Check your form. Hips are forward. Bottom knee is soft. Look how far underneath my hips are. But I'm not arching my back. I'm leaning back because my hips are underneath me. Forward, knee, down. Alright? So when we actually do it, it's going to be faster. You're not going to feel those 3 separate counts. But you gotta be sure they're all in there. It's gonna look like more fluid. Bend, snap. Bend and snap. Bend and snap. Bend and snap. Okay? For now, especially as we're just learning, start low. Keep those pushes low. It's a little gate that we're opening. Okay? I guarantee that will help you with the timing. Alright? If you're trying to get your foot way up here, it's gonna feel hard. It's gonna feel really fast. Okay? So, keep them low. Alright, so that's the front push. The next one is called the side push. It's very similar to the front push, but to the side. Okay, so same thing. You start with your knee forward. Then you push your foot out to the side as if you're pushing with the blade of your foot. That's this side right here. Okay, so knee comes up. Look, my foot is already prepped. My toe is down, relaxed, pointing towards the ground so that I can push out with the blade of my foot. Then I bring my knee back in and down. Okay, again, hips stay underneath you, forward, You're gonna lean slightly to the side. I always bring my arms over to the side to kind of counterbalance. If you wanna keep them up in your guard, that's totally fine. But this is a good way to kind of counterbalance from your chest being slightly over. This knee's gotta stay soft. Okay, so knee up, push out to the side, keep it low. You should feel the pressure right here in your obliques and right here in your glutes, okay? If you're feeling it in your lower back, no bueno, okay? So push your hips a little further, tighten your glutes, okay? And make your kick a little bit lower, okay? It should be all from right here. Knee comes up and down. This and the back push, which we're going to learn next, are the most common ways that people hurt their lower back. All right, so be sure you're activating your abs, really pulling your hips forward, squeezing your glutes. That will be the best way to protect your lower back, okay? And keep your kicks low, all right? Also, keep your bottom knee from straightening all the way out, okay? So, same kind of thing. We're going to try a couple slow. Knee forward, out, knee forward, other side. Knee forward, out, knee forward, other side. Forward, toe down, squeeze your glutes, knee forward, toe down, good. Knee forward, side, in and out, forward, side, in and out. Good. I recommend that in order to get the form of specifically the side push and the back push correctly, so you feel the muscles moving that need to be working, that you try holding onto a chair the first time, okay? So you can just hold it here and kind of get your foot in the position that it needs to be, get your glutes swinging forward, okay? Remember how when we're talking about our pivot, we're talking about our internal rotators. I've talked about that, okay? And how we don't use them very often. Step, turn in, and you're dropping your knee, you're pulling forward with your glutes. It's the same muscles that are being used here, okay? You want to actually pull forward, turning your whole leg forward right here from your glutes, okay? It feels very counterintuitive, pretty awkward, all right? But I promise you're going to feel it in your glutes, you're going to get stronger glutes if you're doing it right. Keep those kicks low. All right, so again, it's going to feel fast. It's going to feel more like this. Step, side, side. Okay? So, try a couple slow with me. Go back and watch the slower version again if you need to. Otherwise, we're here. Be sure you're bending those knees. Side, side. Check to make sure your foot is pointing towards the ground. You're kicking with the blade of your foot. Your knee is forward. You're squeezing up with your glutes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Okay? Then from there, as you kind of get used to the form, you're going to add power. Okay? But not yet. Don't worry about that yet. Okay. The third one is the back push. So, we just did a side push. Notice my hips are forward towards the front of the room, okay? When we do the back push, you're going to bring your knee up and back at a diagonal. My hips and upper body don't turn. The most common thing that I see with the back push is your knee comes up and then you kick to the back. That's a front push to the other side of the room, okay? So be sure your upper body stays forward, your hips stay forward. They're going to turn just a little bit, but mostly keep them square towards the front of the room. Okay, so your knee comes up, bottom knee is bent, okay, and you back push, squeezing with your glutes. You're leaning forward a little bit so that you're not arching your back, okay? Pull your belly button in towards your spine. Again, you're kicking with the blade of your foot, okay? So knee comes forward, not quite so high because you're going to have to go back. Okay, so for the front push, we were here, bam. For the back push, we're kind of up straight and tilt forward. You always want to look over your shoulder behind you so you know where you're kicking. Okay? So knee up and back. Notice my hips stay pretty much square to the front of the room. You also never want to kick straight behind you, hard on the lower back, so it's going to be back at a diagonal. All right? So Keep those feet planted so you're not tempted to turn around. Let's try a couple. Knee up, back, knee up, other side. Knee up, look back, squeeze your glutes. Up and back, up. Woo! I'm losing my balance. Up and back, up. One more each side. Knee up, kick back. Last one. Here we go. Knee up and back. Woo! It's harder slower, so it'll actually be easier when you're not having to balance in between. Ultimately, it's gonna look like this. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, look at me from the side. Bam, bam. All right? My balance is all kinds of off today. Okay. Let's try those 3 with some music before we learn the last one. You ready? Here we go. Alright, you ready to try it? We're going to start with slow front pushes, then we're going to speed it up. Start up. Here we go. Step, knee up, front, knee up. Step, knee up, front, knee up. Keep them low, knee up, front, knee up. What I want, your hips underneath you, looking for me from the side. Step, push, good. Pushing with all of your foot, good. Pushing your hips forward, bringing those knees up. Come on. All right, I want you to drive your hips forward. Drive, push, good. Drive, push. 2 more, drive, push. We're gonna speed it up. Here we go. Single time. Push, push, push. Come on. Crunching your abs. Look at my bottom knee and look at my abs. I'm shortening the distance between my shoulders, wow, my ribs and my pelvis every single time. Driving my elbows down helps. Pushing forward, snapping from my knees. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake it out. We're doing the same thing with the side push. Starting slow. Here we go. Step, knee up, and in. Step, knee up, push, and in. Step, knee up, tilt over, squeeze your glutes. Come on, get that toe down. Come on. Squeeze forward from your glutes. Turn it forward. Get that knee forward and down. Couple more at this pace. Come on. Get that knee up. Knee and in. Knee. You should be able to feel it in your glutes. All right, the music's changing. We're going to speed it up. Step. Side. Side. Get those knees forward. Come on. Get those toes down. Keep your feet low. Squeeze your sides. Come on. 8, 7, 6. Come on. 4, 3. Check your toes. 2, and 1. Good. All right. Back push. We're going to start low, but then instead of doing singles, we're going to do step, back, 1, 2, 3, back. Okay? But when we do the slow ones, we'll go right in a row. All right. Here we go. Step, knee up, look back, knee up. Step, knee up, look back. Good. That toe stays down. You're kicking with the blade of your foot, leaning slightly forward so that you're not arching your back. Pull your belly button against your spine. Good. Couple more right here. Knee. Knee. Good. If you're like me, balance is struggling. That's all right. All right. We're speeding it up. Here we go. Step. 1, 2, 3. Back. 1, 2, 3. Back. Back. Bring that knee forward. Back. Look at my knee. Sweeps forward before it sweeps back. Push. 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 Bend it. Come on. Holla. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Grab some water. Alright. We're gonna put a couple of those kicks together with some stuff we already know. We're gonna start on the right. Jab, cross, hook up a couple times. Pivoting on that back foot. Then front pushes. Okay. Then knee, side push. The thing about the knee and the side push. Drive your knee up. This is a knee strike. Break something over it. Drive your knee forward. Drive your hip forward. Then step, side push to the opposite side. Then you're gonna row your knees. Okay, let's try it slow. Jab, cross, hook, up. Jab, cross, front push, step, front, step, front. Two more. Good. Knee side push, step, knee, step, side, step, knee, row your knees, step, row, step, row. Alright? Here we go. Jab, cross, hook, up. Jab, cross, hook, up. Drop your hands for just a second. Check to see what your knees are doing. Look at me from the side. I'm going to squat and a lunge. Drive that knee down underneath you. Tuck your hips under. Step on that front foot. Okay? Here we go. Jab, cross, hook, up. Jab, cross, hook, up. Come on, keep those feet going. Hook, up, hook, up. Couple more. Jab, cross, hook, up. Jab, cross, hook, up. You got it. Front pushes, here we go. Step, front, front. Crunching your abs. Pushing the gate open with the ball of your foot. Push, push. Look at me from the side. My hips are under. I'm crunching my abs. Push, push. Snapping with those knees. Keep breathing. Front, 2, 3, 4 more. Knee side push, here we go. Step, knee, side, knee, side, knee, side. Come on. Knee, side, knee, side. Keep it up. Keep that knee up. Keep that hip underneath you. Keep your kicks low. Bam. 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 Row your knees. Row. 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 You got it. Come on. Squeeze your abs. Push your hips underneath. Jab, cross, hook up. Here we go. Jab, cross, hook, up. Hook, up. Step front push. Step front. Front. You got it. Knee side push. Knee, side, knee, side. Keep your knee forward. Keep your hip foot right in front of you. Right next to you. It's not a back push. Row, here we go. Row, row, row. Squeeze your abs. Arms are strong. Come on. We're doing it one more time on this side. Jab, cross, hook up. Here we go. Jab, cross, hook, up. Come on. Get those feet going. Jab, cross, hook, up. Hook, up. You got it. Let's front push. Step, front, front. Keep them low. Keep your bottom knee bent. Snap, snap, snap. You got it. Side push knee. Side. Good. Knee, side. Good. Push those hips under. You got it. Roll your knees. Row, row, row. Knee towards the opposite shoulder. Excellent. Step touch. Alright. Grab some water if you need to. Otherwise, we're going right onto the other side. Okay? Feet are wide. Left foot in front this time. Just the feet. Step. Pivot, pivot, pivot. Okay. Lunge, lunge. Look how far down my knee goes. Can you sit even lower? Jab, cross, hook up. Jab, cross, hook up. Jab, cross, hook up. Keep your upper body straight. Keep your shoulders down. Keep stepping on that front foot. Front push. Step, push, push, push. Come on. Squeeze your abs. Push forward. Look at me from the side. You got it. Ah. Come on. Crunch those abs. Push your glutes under. Pull your belly button in against your spine. Good. Knee side. Knee side. Knee side. Good. Come on. All right. You should be feeling it right here. And right here. Get that toe down. Point that knee forward. Keep the kicks low. Look where you're kicking. Come on. Drive that hip underneath you. Step and row. 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 Arms are strong. Crunching your abs. Bottom knee. Bends every time. Bend. Bend. Jab, cross, hook up. Here we go. Jab, cross, hook up. Come on. One more. Step push. 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 Come on. Knee side. Knee side. Knee side. You got it. 4, 3, 2, and row. Here we go. Row. Row. Do you guys have one more in ya? Yeah, you do. Come on. Drive your hips forward. 4, 3, 2. Jab, cross, hook up. Jab, cross, hook up. Come on. Front pushes. Step in front. 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 Good. Knee side. Knee side. Knee side. Step and row. 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 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Get some water. Good work. All right, we're gonna learn our fourth kick, our final kick for today. It's called the roundhouse. Tends to be everyone's favorite, maybe because it just sounds super epic. Gonna do a roundhouse. Okay, so that's how you should kind of embrace that. So remember that in our side push, our knee comes up and we push out with the blade of our foot, the side of our foot, with our toe pointing down. Then we bring it back in and down. The roundhouse is also to the side, but it looks different. So you got to use different muscles. So instead of bringing your knee forward, you're going to bring your foot up behind you. Okay? Look at me from the side. My thigh stays in line with my body, if I can balance. My knee stays in line with my body. Okay? And my toe is pointed behind me so that I can kick forward with my shoelaces. If you've ever played soccer, it's kind of like a volley in soccer. Okay? Kicking with your shoelaces forward. Okay? So, try one side push. Knee comes up. Push out with the blade of your foot. Knee comes up and down. Now on the same side, try a roundhouse. You're going to tilt over. Knee stays in line with your body. Foot is behind you. Kick forward with your shoelaces. Heel back and down. Same thing on the other side. Side push. Knee comes up. Toe down. Knee comes up. Good. And roundhouse. You tilt forward. Foot comes up behind you. It's cocked behind you. You're squeezing your glutes, squeezing your heel towards your glutes. And you kick forward with your shoelaces, back and down. Okay? So again, it's fast. Bam. Don't have to go as high as I just did. Bam. Okay? The power comes from that snap. Alright? So let's try a couple. Step. Snap. Step. Snap. Step. Snap. Step. Snap. Actually, let's break it down even further like we did the other pushes. Okay? So, knee comes up, forward, back, and down. Up behind you, forward, back, point that toe, comes up, forward, squeeze, and down, up, forward, squeeze, and down. Again, notice you're squeezing from your sides and your glutes, never your lower back. Push those hips underneath you and tilt to the side, counterbalancing with your arms to help you balance. Okay, we're gonna speed it up a little bit. Step, snap, step, snap. Pull that foot behind you, step, snap. Make it look and feel different than your side push. Okay, step, snap, step, snap, step, snap, step, snap. Okay, look at me from the side. When I snap, I should be one straight line. Step, knee back, snap. Okay? That's the goal. All right, let's try with some music. Here we go. Uh-oh.
So sexy,
all right. Start slow. We're gonna step, knee, forward, back, step. Okay? Nice and slow to start. All right. Step, foot back, forward, and back. Step, foot back, forward, and back. Step, forward, and back. Step, foot back, forward. 4 more. 4, squeeze your glutes. 2 more. Step, back, forward, and down. Step, back, a little faster. Here we go. Step, snap, snap. Keep them low. Snap. Point your toes. Counterbalance with your guard. Good. All right. Keep those toes pointed. Keep those feet back behind you. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Shake it out. Let's put it together. All right. Watch first. You're going to step and roundhouse. Step and roundhouse. If you feel really wild, that could be a squat, roundhouse. But what you're focusing on here is the roundhouse. Okay? Then cross 4, zigzags with the knee, 7 step. Okay? Then triple. Then you're going to be ready after 4 triples to step and roundhouse. Here we go. Step, round. Step, round. Stay here. So, you can be up nice and tall. If you're feeling pretty comfortable, you're here. Do it again. Ah! Come on. Step and round. Snap it forward. Round. Step. Round. Step. Round. Step. Round. 4 crosses. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Zigzag. No knee yet. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna add the knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. Zigzag. Reach knee. You got it. 7 step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Triple step. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Drive your knee up. Good. Step. Round. Step. Round. Go lower. Come on. Step. Round. Step. Snap it. Good. 4 crosses. 4, 3, 2, 1. Zigzag with the knee. Good. 7 step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Triple. Step roundhouse. One more time. Step. Round. Step. Round. 2. And 1. Cross. Zigzag. Good. 7 step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Triple. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Drive your knees up. 2. And 1. Step, step. Woo! Good work. You're ready to do the same thing on the other side. Stop the video and grab water if you need to. Otherwise, you're right here with me. Woo! Here we go. Step. Step. Round. Step. Round. stay nice and high. Keep those kicks nice and low. Snapping them forward. Who wants to squat with me? Here we go. Ah! Come on. Kick that foot. Bam! Bam! 2 more. 4 crosses. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. No knee. Yay! 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's add the knee. Picking up your feet. Reach knee. Good. 7 step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Drive your knees up. Come on. Triple. 3, 3, 3. Come on. Step roundhouse. Step. Round. Who can squat? Come on. 4 crosses. Zigzag with the knee. Again. Woo! 7 step. 5, 6, 7. Again. Holy moly. Triple. 3, 3. All right, we got 1 more. Come on. Step round. Step. Round. Squat. Round. 4 crosses. Zigzag with a knee. Good. 7 step. 5, 6, 7. Drive your knee up. Once more. 5, 6, 7. Triple. 3, 3, 3. Come on. Woo! Good work. Grab some water. You should be breathing hard. I am. All right. Good work. As your heart rate is going up, especially as things get faster, we turn the music up, things get more complicated, be sure that whenever I either tell you to get water or you stop the video of your own accord, you're not sitting down. Okay, walk it off. I know the temptation is to flop right out on the ground. Stay standing. Keep your head above your heart. Okay, so let your heart rate come down. Catch your breath. Do get some water, but keep walking. That is particularly true in between the turbos, which is what we're going to be doing next. Okay, so catch your breath. I'm going to go over just a couple things. We're doing the same turbo that we did last class. Okay, we're leaving kicks behind us just for the day. We'll keep working on them next time. I know we didn't focus on back pushes yet. We'll do that next class. All right, a couple of things that some people said that they wanted to work on in their goals. Burpees and jumps. Okay, remember, you don't ever have to do either of them. There's modifications for all of them. For the jumps, sit your hips back, come up onto your toes, or bring a knee up. Okay, lots of options there. For the burpees, you can take a step back. Okay, if you want to do the full thing, but you're having a lot of trouble doing it at the speed that we're going, I encourage you, there's 4 in a row in this turbo. If you can do even 2 of them in the time that I do 4, that's excellent. All right, so a good modification if we're working into doing them is you come down, then you step your feet back into plank, step them forward, and lift. All right, so those are some good options for the burpees. If you're feeling really gung-ho, drop a push-up down at the bottom, drop a jump up at the top. All right, for jumps, a lot of people really struggle with doing jumps without just slamming their knees and their ankles into the ground. So what I want you to focus on is, I have this nice board underneath me so you can hear. If you're on the carpet, it'll be a little bit harder, but it's the same idea. You're gonna roll up onto your toes, then you just lift your toes off the ground, and then you roll back down onto your heels. So as you're practicing, just come up onto your toes, roll back down. Come up onto your toes, roll back down. That's a great place to start, because when you jump, you come up off of your toes, and then if you land on your heels, all the bones just slam into each other. So you want a silent land, rolling down from your toes to your heels. Watch the difference. This is what I don't want. Oh, ouch. Okay, you heard how loud that was? I slammed my heels into the ground. I could feel splinters coming up through my bones, hitting all my joints. Nuh-uh, not good, okay? If you have trouble with your knees, this is particularly crucial. I don't want you going very high as you're learning. And if you really are struggling with your knees, don't ever jump. Okay, so that was the not good way to do it, slamming your heels down. Now, watch the difference. Woo! Do you hear how different that was? Do you hear how smooth it was? I can even get my knees up and still it'll be quiet. Barely drop into the ground. There was no tingling up my legs. So, let's try a couple of those together. We're not gonna bring our knees up this time. First, let's try some heel raises. So, down, heels up, down. Heels up, down. Heels up, roll them down. Once you got the hang of that, down, hop, down, hop, nice, delicate little hops. Once you get the hang of that, you go a little higher. I don't want to hear the sound. You're rolling your heels down. When you feel ready, you're here. Woo! Woo! Nice and quiet. So that's your goal. It's the same thing with the air jacks. Okay? Don't slam your feet down. A good modification for an air jack, you're right here. Or keep your feet on the ground, just do a normal jack. You ready for it? Here we go. Alright, this first time I'm going to do it with all of the modifications. So no full burpees, no jumps. If you feel like you want to just go for it, you just go for it. If you need a reminder of what it looks like, this is a great place to start. And if you're feeling like you want to use the modifications, this is a great video to watch. Here we go.
Round 51.
Alright, here we go. High knees. Here we go. Alright, squat jump, I'm not leaving the ground. On my toes. Good. 3 jacks. Bob and weave. 3 crosses. 3, 2, 1. Other side. 3, 2, single cross. Driving my hips forward. Double uppercut. Capoeira. Grab and throw. Forward and back. Ski your feet. Other side. Forward and back. Forward and back. Ski your feet. Speed bag. Up and over. Good. Hold and zigzag. Can you speed bag a little faster? Can you sit a little lower? Hold and zigzag. Lunge back. Lunge, swing. Lunge, swing. 2 jacks. Other side. Lunge, swing. Lunge, swing. 2 jacks. Running man. Right, left. Good. Double. 7 step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Triple. Hold your knees. 8 knees. 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. Other side. 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. 4 burpees. Here's the modification. Good. Or you can go slower. Step back. Step forward. Woo! Here we go. Run. High knees. 2 jacks. Air jacks. Good. High knees. 2 jacks, 2 tucks. Knees. Woo! Good work. Walk it off. You ready for the second one? We're going to keep working on those modifications. Go back and watch that first one again. Otherwise, we're speeding up the music just a hair, and we're going for it. Burpees, jumps, the whole shebang. Here we go. Come on. Get your hands up. Squat jump, quiet jumps. Okay, on the toes. 2 jacks. Bob and weave. 3 crosses. 3, 2, other side. 3, 2, double cross. Double uppercut. Capoeira. Grab and throw. Grab and throw. Ski your feet. And other side. Throw it. Forward and back. And ski. Speed bag. Up and over. Can you get some air? Hold and zigzag. Other side. Woo! I'm hitting the tree. And zigzag. Lunge back. Na 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 na. Jump. Come on. 2 jacks. Other side. 2 jacks. Running man. Right. Left. Double. 7 step. Knee up. Triple. Hold your knees. 8 knees. Around the world if you want. Other side. 8, 7, 6. Burpees. Down. Plank. And up. Hoop and jump. Woo! Woo! Run. You got it. 2 jacks. Air jacks. 2 jacks, 2 jacks. Good. Walk it off. All right. So a lot of you said that you wanted to work on planks, tricep strength, core strength, which goes along with planks, and burpees. So we've already worked a little bit on burpees today. We're going to do one more exercise to help with burpee and core strength, which I'll show you. And then I'm going to also give you a couple of alternative options to tricep push-ups. If you're really struggling with tricep push-ups and want to get better at your tricep push-ups, we're going to do some tricep dips and some overhead tricep extensions, so that as you're working on your tricep strength, you have some alternate options of how to get better at those tricep push-ups. So to start, we're going to start in a plank. Nice plank. Hips flat. Heels over your toes. Shoulders over your hands. You're going to step forward on one side and tap the other foot. Back to plank. Other side. Step forward, tap, back, and back. Forward, tap, back, and back, and on the other side. The next thing we're going to do is something called climbing beast. So a beast is right here with your knees underneath you. I don't know if you can see in the video, my knees are about 1 centimeter off the ground. My head's in line with my spine. I'm squeezing my hip flexors, squeezing my glutes. If you need to, you do this on your knees. Otherwise, you're on your toes, keeping your knees right underneath you. This is beast. You can hold here, or if you want to do the full climbing beast, you step out, out, in, in. My upper body doesn't move. The tendency is to start pushing back. Don't do it. Keep your hands right underneath your shoulders. Back, back, in, knees if you need to. All right, let's start with those 2 exercises, then we'll move on to triceps. Here we go. All right, everyone, into a nice plank, knees or toes, hands are narrow, squeeze your glutes. You're going to step forward on the right, forward, forward, back, other side, forward, tap, back, other side, forward, back, and back, forward, forward. Keep going, keep those hands right underneath you, back, and back, forward, forward, back, and back. Squeeze your abs. Come on. All right, hold your plank. Hold your plank. Hold. We're going to try that climbing beast. Here we go. Forward, forward, back, back. Forward, forward. Make sure you're alternating feet that you're starting with. Okay. Forward, forward, back, back. Right, left, right. Other side, left, right. Back to the right. Right, left, right, and left, right, more. Right, left, right, last time, left, right. Hold your plank, hold it. Come on, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your abs. Head in line with your spine. Don't let your hips go. 3, 2, down to the knees. Child's pose, good work. If you have something to sit on, it can be a chair, it can be a step, a bench, anything like that. I have my bench that I work out on. You're going to have your fingertips off the bench, your feet in front of you, shoulders back. Remember, these are just options, so if you don't like tricep dips or overhead extensions, stick with tricep push-ups, but you gotta be working on your tricep strength, so these are some good options. I'm gonna show you from the side your modification. So your elbows are pointing towards the back, and you just lean back onto your elbows. Be sure your fingertips are pointing straight forward, and your elbows are pointing straight back. You're just keeping your hips flat on the ground. That's your modification. The full version, fingertips off the front, hips slide off the front, and you drop your hips down, pulling your elbows behind you. You should feel your bench scraping against your back. Pulling your elbows as close to your ribs as you can. I'm going to show you from a couple different angles. This is from the side. Okay? Elbows straight back. Hips right against the bench. The most common thing I see is hips out here or elbows out here. Get those hands right next to your hips, pulling your elbows back, pulling your shoulders back. Also from the back, just so you can see my elbows. So you don't want them out here. That's shoulders. You want them right next to you, pulling straight back. Just sliding your hips down on the bench. If you like an even harder option, you can put a weight on your hips, or you walk your feet out further. If you have straight legs or closer to straight legs, a little bit harder. So lots of options there. The other thing that you can do is overhead tricep extensions. You can do the seated, kneeling, standing, whatever you want. I like to have my legs crossed underneath me when I'm seated, because if you're here, your hips are back and your abs are not tight. So you need to brace your core by pulling your hips underneath you, pulling your belly button against your spine. The weight, if you have one, goes straight up above your head. Ears, or your biceps should almost be touching your ears. When you lower the weight down, it should go to the level of your neck. Notice my elbows are squeezed in tight. I can see them in my peripheral vision because they are forward and in. And then I bring it straight back up. So keep those elbows in and squeeze it to the top. Look at me from the side. This comes all the way down to my neck. My upper body doesn't move, and I squeeze it forward. All right, so some good options there. If you don't have a weight, you can use a water bottle, anything that has a little bit of tension. And again, these are just options for you. We're gonna do one set of each, one set of dips, one set of overhead extensions, one set of tricep push-ups, so that you can get the gist of all of them and decide what you like. Ready? Here we go. Ready? We're starting with tricep dips. Lots of options. You can here and lift. Again, down and lift. Or you scoot off and you're down and lift. Down. Squeeze those elbows in and back. A little faster. Down and up. Down and up. I'm walking my feet out a little bit. Keep your hips right against the bench or chair. Squeeze your elbows in and back. Couple more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Seated or standing overhead extensions. Grab your weight, your water bottle, whatever you got. Roll your shoulders back and down. Pull your elbows forward. Down slowly. Here we go. Down and up. Down. Can you see your elbows in your peripheral vision? You should be able to. Make sure your shoulders are back away from your ears. Your abs are braced against your spine. Pull your elbows in. Down and lift. Couple more of this pace. We're going to speed it up and lift. Down. A little faster. Here we go. Down and lift. If it's too fast, you stick with the pace we were going before. Your goal, don't swing your body, but squeeze those triceps. Come on, one more set. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Transition to tricep push-ups. Hands are narrow. Fingertips towards the outside diagonal. Hands immediately under your armpits. Knees or toes. Combination of both. I'm going to start on my toes with the slow ones. When we speed up, I'll drop to my knees. Here we go. Down and up. Hold on. We lost the beat there. Down and rise. Down and rise. Couple more. Pull your elbows in and back. One more this pace. Good. Drop down your knees if you need to. Readjust your position. Head in line with your spine. A little faster. Here we go. Down. Uh-oh. Hold on. Down. Ah! Down and up. There we go. Come on. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. And child's pose. For good measure, we're doing 8 wide push-ups, knees or toes. Here we go. Down and rise. Down and rise. 4 more. 4, 3. Lift your chin. 2, and 1. Back to child's pose. Good work today. All right, when you're ready, join me standing. Let's cool down. Grab one foot. Stretch your quads. Pull your shoulders back. Knees should be together. Hands can be on your waist, out to the side, on your head, wherever you're comfortable. But whatever you're doing, you're pulling your knee back. Pressure going straight down towards the ground as if you're shooting a laser into the ground. Good. Foot steps behind the other foot. Press your back knee into the pocket of your front knee and lean into your hip, stretching your IT band. That's the one along the side. Very good. And come on up. Straighten your back leg. Not locked, just straight. And lean forward as low as feels comfortable to you. Again, don't lock out your back knee. Good, and roll it back up. Back step, steps back. Pop your front toe. Stretch your hamstring. Stretch your calf. And press your toe down. Stretch a little higher. front. Cross this over and sit, stretching into your hip. You can hold on to something if you need to. You can also do this one seated. Alright, and step back, open up your chest, and cross your hands in front. Roll your shoulders forward. Good, and quads on the other side. Knees together, shooting that laser straight down into the ground. Shoulders back. This right here should open up your pecs a little bit. Good, and foot down behind the other foot. Press your back knee into the pocket of your front knee and stretch into your hip, stretching your IT band that runs along the side here. Good, and come on up. Forward, straighten both legs. Do not lock your back knee out. Back foot back, pop your toe, stretch your calves and your lower hamstrings. And press your toe down, stretching up into your upper hamstrings a little higher. And step up, cross the opposite foot over. Pressing your knee down, this opens up your hips. Alright, step on up. Stretch anything else you need to, otherwise take a deep inhale up. And out. Good work today. I'll see you next time.